courtside here with Basketball Manitoba, Mr. Adam Wedlake. Adam, I had the pleasure to meet your father last month. What a great gentleman. I see the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Thanks.
Speaking of falling from, we're sitting not 10 feet high, but pretty close. But nonetheless, it's March and the sun is shining. It's March Madness all over North America. But right now we have some important registration that's going on for spring league and development camps, right?
Yeah, get more young kids involved in the sport. Winnipeg Minor Basketball, our largest member, is right now taking an online registration for kids ages 5 to 18, plus there's adult leagues as well. So there's a huge number of opportunities to play right now through the spring months, April, May, and June. WNBA is the best place to find that online and get yourself signed up and get on the court for this spring.
So it's a lot of courts all around Winnipeg, correct?
Yeah, here's one of the sites at the Canada Game Sport for Life Center, and but they usually have 20 different locations running throughout the city on any given Saturday or Sunday. So games are Saturdays and Sundays. They usually practice once or twice during the week. And the adult leagues as well is one that keeps the game going after age 18, sort of that sport for life, basketball for life concept. And that runs again citywide all spring long.
Great program, all levels of competition, I'm assuming. So get out there, bouncing balls. Just remember not to travel. Just travel properly in the car. Just don't travel in here. Next up, let's talk about something that's interesting because Hoops for Mental Health and the Indigenous Hip Hop Awards, like they're doing something they're adding on to their program this year, correct?
Yeah, that's always neat when we can see our sport brought into something that's already in existence, that's say not a traditional sporting activity, and it's something brand new to us. That group reached out to us just in the last few weeks and wanted to integrate a 3-on-3 tournament into their awards. So we've had some interactions with different groups, such as like a shoe collecting group or other music, or there was a DJ music creators group that did a 3-on-3 tournament last year. So these are the really neat ones that come to us, and it's neat to see our sport sort of break the traditional norms of always sort of just sport recreation based. So it breaks into a new different world. And again, it's a new partnerships, new groups that we can work with, and of course in the aid of promoting and advancing the topic and conversation of mental health at the same time is win-win.
So this tournament, this 3-on-3, is going down end of March?
Yeah, it's March 28th, if I recall right, at the Duckworth Center at the University of Winnipeg. It's open to 18 plus men, but it's a smaller piece of their full weekend they have of activities happening there that afternoon of the 28th. And so we're supporting it with, of course, promoting it to our basketball community and and some of the logistics as well, just so when the 3-on-3 is run, it's done in the right ways.
Excellent. That's a fantastic program,
yeah.
And obviously supporting a great cause in mental health. So obviously we also have an awards deadline showing up March 24th.
Right, that's our annual Basketball Manitoba Awards. What we do every year, the event itself is April 18th. So what we do every year at this time, we collect data information from the basketball coaching community, giving us feedback on who they see as identifying our players of the year, and this is at all levels. This is throughout Manitoba, so this is right from the single A to 4A levels, right from small schools to big schools. And what we do is we collect the data, and then we start identifying our players of the year, our coaches of the year, all Manitoba teams. We have a number of different special award recognitions as well on the 18th. So it's an event that's been run for probably 50 years now, and something we're very proud of, and sort of puts a nice cap on the winter season.
It's a way to just send off the season,
yes,
saying congratulations to these wonderful players and these coaches as well. They've done a great job throughout the year. So.
We have a graduating All-Star Games as part of that, so it's not just an awards event. That's part of the day, but we have what's called the graduating All-Star Games as well. So that's about 120 grade 12 athletes. It's sort of a final farewell for them for their high school careers to wrap up. That's at St. Paul's High School all day.
Perfect. Great idea. High performance spring break camp. Spring break's coming. We got a little bit of snow yesterday, but it should be gone hopefully by spring break.
Yeah.
High performance camps are for a certain age group.
Yeah, we target ages 10 to 15 year olds, boys and girls. We're here. Boys are here at the Canada Game Center. Girls is at St. John's Ravens Court. All the details, you can sign up. We do sell those out, so if anybody is interested in taking those usually sell out pretty soon, usually by the middle of March. So I would encourage anybody that wants to take those camps to get signed up. We have on our boys side, we have Kirby Shep and Mike Rainbow, who are the respective University of Manitoba, University of Winnipeg coaches. along with some other athletes coming to work those camps for the boys. And then our girls camp is led by Randy Castano, who's our female high performance coach, longtime coach in the province here, along with some other young female coaches to work with our girls for that week.
Does this camp kind of like, does it grade the players, or knowing which players are going to be moving up as they get older for Basketball Manitoba, or is it just an assessment, or is it an assessment tool for Basketball Manitoba?
It's a bit of both. It's mainly skill and skill development, give another chance to get on the court, work with the game a bit more in a camp setting. But it also does, because our coaches are led by the people that do make decisions down the road for the players that do crack our provincial teams and so on. It does give us an early identifier to see a kid that may have some potential, maybe given with some extra help or extra resources, can maybe take that raw talent and refine it a bit by the time, if they're maybe say 10, 11, 12 at that age, by the time they're 13, 14, 15, 16, we've worked with them a bit closer than we would have if we didn't see them.
Perfect. Last but not least, bracketology 101. It's March Madness. We got high school stuff going on. We got, lots of teams in the top 10s, playoffs. It's got to be one of the most exciting times of the year for Basketball Manitoba.
It is March Madness, and it's more than just the NCAA tournament, which starts up in a few weeks. I thought you were going to more ask about that, and if I knew more about the
I haven't followed a single minute yet. I'll start next week.
Usually the people that are in your boat do a little better than those that analyze it to death all season, and usually those that pick based on logos or team colors or nicknames or
mascots,
whatever,
diaper dandies, 512s, you name it.
They'll usually do better than those that analyze it to death. But locally here, again, it's primary on our website right now at basketballmanitoba.ca. We've got a full listing of all the championships and playoffs, right from our minor leagues, which do wrap up as well in March. So that's talking ages basically 10 and up, to adult leagues as well. A lot of the winter programs all come to a head in March, and then we reset over spring break and start again in April.
Never a dull time here at Basketball Manitoba with Adam Wedlake. Such an amazing staff, an amazing group that you get to work with. Basketballmanitoba.ca, correct?
Yep.
Where you'll find all the information on high school basketball, the camps, as well as all the pertinent information you need for the upcoming season.
Yep, very good.
Thanks, Adam, very much for joining me.
Always.
On Courtside here, Amateur Sports TV with Adam Wedlake.